Welcome, folks, to UPSL action here at the UPSL Stadium in South Florida, here at Broward South Campus. We've got a good game here between, an early chance here for one of the teams. This is for the National Soccer Association, and it's worked out by Dade County here. Dade County FC are in the blue jerseys. The ISA are in the whites. Should be a good game here today. We were down here last week. Unfortunately, we had some technical issues and we couldn't quite get the stream going. But Dade County had a very good comeback. 2-0 down, came back to 2-2 against City Soccer it was. So Dade County going pretty well. They've got one win and one draw so far. Playing 2 games so far this season. ISA have only played the 1 game, but that was a win, I believe. So plenty to play for today. A nice touch there by Contreras, I think, but it's given away on the ball now. Dominic Pinter, and ISA just passing the ball around in defence. Trying to work it through the midfield here. Ball clipped through by the number 3, that's Declan Fuster. That goes all the way through to the goalkeeper for Dade County. And Dade County can now build out from the back. Not in a rush here. This is very similar to what I saw in the last game down here last week. Choosing to pass the ball, but this time it goes forward quite quickly. And Rafa is onto it down the right-hand side there. Can they keep it in? I think they can. They need to find a cross here, Dade County. Using the ball sensibly here. They're going to get the ball in. They're going to cut inside and a shot, and that's not going to trouble the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper today, I think, is Russell Robles in goal for ISA. A nice hectic start to the game so far. This one could be an end-to-end game. As I said, both these teams will have playoff ambitions. ISA are a established team in the area. Dade County have been doing very good work since they came into existence, came into the league, came into the UPSL. ISA looking for a bit of room down the right-hand side. Kept in nicely. 3 blue shirts around him. Still finds a pass. That's great from the International Soccer Association, and trying that ball through, but cut out by the number 13, Brett Rivera at the back for Dade County. Here's Cow sending it forwards. And cut out nicely. He was looking for Daniel Revivo there, the number 9 up top for Dade County today. Beautiful evening here in South Florida. A late kickoff, but I imagine most of us have tomorrow off work, few commitments, so even if we get back to bed late tonight, it won't matter too much because we've got Recovery Monday. And even if these 2 teams do finish the game at 11 o'clock tonight, there's still time for an ice bath, wind down, get yourself to bed by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and you've still got tomorrow to make the best of. Aguila on the ball. He goes back to the captain. Back to Aguila. Goes past one, can't go past another. And taking matters into his own hands is Fabrizio Barankowski. And he hoofs it out of the UPSL Stadium, and we will have a throw-in. Some good talking by ISA. They obviously a bunch of players that know each other very well. They do have a whole program, and they tend to pick up some the good young talent in the area and bring them through to these senior teams. Big ball forward. I think that's number 33, Van der Haver, with a long ball forward, raking diagonal ball across the field. A good bit of possession here for the whites of the ISA. Beg your pardon, the guy at the back is number 38. I'll dig that one out of the roster when I can. I got the rosters very late before kickoff. Jotting a few players down. I'll have another look through them at half-time. The Dade County players I'm starting to get a little bit more familiar with. but they haven't seen too much of the ball yet. Not too much of a high press coming from Dade County. That's good progression. And the lively number 7 for ISA trying to clip that one through for the number 77. Doesn't quite come off. High ball into the area. Dade County won the offside. The assistant referee says no. Still a little bit of danger here. First time shot and a goal. A wonderful strike and the first goal of the game for ISA. He took that goal really well. I can't quite see the jersey number to confirm the goal scorer for you, but you can tell by the reaction what that means. A wonderful goal. I think it might be the number 8, Dominic Pinter. I think it might be Pinter with the goal. But we'll try and confirm that one at half time once I get a chance to talk to the refs. I think it's the number 9, which is Arun Raju, the number 9 for ISA. From that distance with my eyesight, and Nathan and I look pretty similar, but wow, what a strike that was. And I believe I've seen Arun around some of these teams in South Florida. It's a name that I've definitely come across before in the UPSL, and I do remember him being a very, very good technical player when I saw him before, and it was all technique without finish then. And work to do for Dade County FC now. Down the line, just barged off the ball. Dade County want to throw in, it's going to go the other way. Well, a dream start for International Soccer Association, and they're building on that good first result that they had in their opening game in this UPSL 4 season, 2023, Florida South, Premier Division action. And that means that County now will have to come out of their shell a little bit. A little bit of a misplaced pass there, and Dade County are onto it like a flash. Working it down the right-hand side. There's a little overlap here. First time cross into the area. It's a bit too low, and the goalkeeper will dive onto that one. Robles does very well, takes charge. And he's just inspecting the burn from the turf. It is a brave move for a goalkeeper to go down on this kind of surface, but he needed to make sure. Again, Dade County just standing off here. Robles brings it forward a little bit, trying to find a little bit more distance. Big kick downfield, looking down the left-hand channel. And returned with interest by Dade County. And this will suit ISA. Another clip ball forward. It's a foot race here. There's another chance. Can they get a shot off? And they do. And it's into the side netting by the number 77. Number 77 is Ruan dos Santos. First time header. Here's dos Santos again trying to go around his man. Good defending over there by the Dade County fullback. They can't really string together any quality possession here. A bit of room for a long shot by the number 13. And got too much underneath that one, and I think the squirrels in that tree are in more danger than the goalkeeper. Dade County coach just down the touchline from me, not happy with what he's seen so far. I say want a free kick for that one, but it's a throw in. And it's getting a little bit fiery out there already. And as I mentioned at the start of the broadcast, Dade County were slow starters in the last game and came back. A rushed ball forward. Finding plenty of space here, International Soccer Association. And again down the left. very smartly worked through the middle. And here we go again, first time shot. Oh, what a wonderful goal and an excellent volley. A perfect pass to find him. And this time I think it is the number 8 Pinter who scores the goal. Well, 2 quality goals so far here. It's ISA 2, Dade County 0.
This is different from yesterday.
Well, the goalie had no chance with that one. He took hold of that one perfectly.
That's what I couldn't understand. Okay, do it right now. Do what? Press the goal thing. I thought you already pressed it.
There's a little bit of a autopsy going on at the back here in Dade County. And it's
I can leave now, I see enough.
Baron Koski who is giving a few orders to the defence. And it does need a little bit of communication to stem the flow here. 2-0 is not a disaster. Again, they came back from 2-0 in the last game, but they can't really afford to be conceding any more goals. And Dade County need to steady this a little bit. But again, a dream start has turned into absolute wonderland for ISA. And they're firmly in the driving seat here in this late Sunday evening game, and that's a crunching tackle. And I think, was it Baron? Yes, it was Baron Koski who was fouled. I didn't see the offending player, but Baron Koski moves the ball on well to the defence. Forward looking for Contreras. The ball goes over the defender. That's a good bit of control by Contreras. He's still got loads of work to do into the area, and good covering defence by the number 38, which is Gabriel de Jesus for the International Soccer Association. So a decent long throw into the area. No one on that knockdown. Good pressure by Pinter, and then a long ball forward. Looking for Dos Santos, and good defence at the back there by Tim Bailey for Dade County. Very alert to that developing danger. It's De Jesus. He goes across to his central defensive partner, and now here does come the pressure from Dade County, and they might need to put a little bit of that high intensity, high pressing into this game to get back into it. The referee blows his whistle. That one's going to be a free kick. Styles with a long free kick. Captain today, David Styles. Be careful not to call him Harry. Bet he gets that all the time. And Dade County not on song so far. Need to tune things up a little bit to get back into this game. But there's a long way to go. Ball forward to Contreras. Contreras looks up, slips that ball beautifully into the channel. The number 2 steaming forward here for Dade County. Back to Contreras. He will keep that in. The attack slows down a little bit. Styles on the ball. And again, it was worked through to Contreras. Loves to get on the ball, this player. And it's into the area, and a good defensive header. Thought about clearing it quickly, but instead, International Soccer Association try to play this one out, and in the end they do go long. Really good defensive header that, but there's still work to do here for Dade County. This is a little bit better. Baron Koski goes backwards again. They almost get caught out. Styles goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. It comes to Eval Gal. Played up top to the number 9. Again today, that's Revivo. A little bit of hunting there for Dade County, but they're not going to beat the goalkeeper to that ball. And that one goes off into the fans stand over there on the far side of the field. Retrieve the ball and we'll have a throw in. Pretty good long throw down the line, won the header as well. And this is better from Dade County. Can maybe they get a shot away from distance? Instead, Howe brings it over to this left-hand side. A low, powerful cross, but not quite the right direction on it. And again, looking for that long ball, the ISA, and again, good covering by Rivera this time at the back. They're on the back foot a little bit here, Dade County. The ISA have seized the initiative here. That's a great bit of play to bring that down the chest by, it was Rafa Chiarella Pierino. I'd like to go with Rafa for short, because that's a lot of names to get out in a short space of time. And number 77. And they go over towards that side again. And that time Rafa can't quite get onto the ball. But I think Dade County do have a throw-in out of that. They just need to build a little bit of possession in their opponent's half and try and get a chance or two, test out this keeper a little bit. Robles in goal for ISA has done well so far. Good defense, great tackle. Found a pass as well, and again the ball moves quickly upfield by ISA. They don't waste any time in getting that ball forward, and they almost had the numbers there. And a crucial intervention by the number 2. I'll have to get his name off the roster in a second, because he's having a great game so far down the left-hand side. Dispossessed. And the referee raises his flag. Dos Santos was offside there. I don't think there was any doubt, really. The players let him go, the Dade County defenders. Just trying to find the number 2 of this Dade County roster. Maybe I should be doing this at half time. I can't find it. Great ball, and Dade County are onto this one. Oh, he should have hit that one first time maybe, but winds up the shot. And Robles stands up to it. And I think that might have been number 4, Tim Bailey over there, steaming forward. Just needed the confidence maybe to go for that first time. But he gave the keeper a chance to set himself. I do think, of course, they have a corner here, because Robles put it behind. And it'll be Styles going over to take that corner kick. There's a couple of big players forward here. The number 9, Revivo, would be a good target for Styles. Rafa is in there too, the number 77. A couple of players lurking on the edge of the box. Rivera and Bailey on the edge. Not a bad corner into a dangerous area. ISA get a head on it. And Contreras looking to make a bit of room to get this ball back into the area. Contreras is forced backwards a little bit. He's such a hard player to tackle though. Barankowski, safety first, goes all the way back. Aguila plays it forward, looking for Eval Cow. Cow turns well. Cow founds Barankowski. Barankowski to Contreras. Contreras tries to go past his man. Nothing doing there. Great play by De Jesus. This movement from ISA is really good. They're They're spread out in a great shape as that ball goes forward. Fuster looking for a through ball there. But they're set up in a nice shape. They appear to know where their teammates are the whole time. I feel that Dade County have settled down a little bit here. It's always a bit of a dagger in the heart when you concede 2 early goals in the first half, but it's very important that you don't collapse. Howe puts it in down the line, and again, no nonsense at the back. Contreras, that's a decent looking cross, but there's no one on the penalty area for it. Almost runs away from Howe. Howe goes backwards. And they're looking for the combination here on the edge of the area. And Barankoski goes down. He's going to win a free kick if there's no advantage here. And Barankoski, that's a nice little bang on the ankle. That'll be one that you have to rest with a bit of ice tomorrow on the sofa. He was a standout player in the last game of Barankoski. He performed such an important role in this Dade County team, and a lot of play goes through him. Certainly one to watch on this blue Dade County side.
We gotta win the header.
Styles is over the ball for the free kick.
First ball, we gotta win the header.
It's there's not a breath of wind here tonight, so
Jose, it's gonna be a header.
he's not kicking into the wind, nor he's got the wind behind him. But if he's got a bit of a cannon in that left foot, maybe he'd go for goal. Instead, he clips it into the area. Whoa! Rafa almost got on the end of that one, but it would have been a difficult finish, even if he did get there. I think that one maybe was something that had been worked out on the training ground and didn't quite come off, but a nice idea. It must be about halfway through this first half. Entertaining game so far. Nicely done. Dying to know who this number 2 is for Dade County. I just couldn't pick it off the roster in time. Little bit of space on the edge of the area here for the National Soccer Association. And that one comes downfield to Revivo. Revivo gives it away though. There's plenty of space here. He's not offside, clips it into the area. And how's he missed that? It was a great piece of work to set up that chance. I think, was it Dos Santos who set it up? I didn't see who was coming in at the back post, but there was a Dade County defender in close attention. And it was probably a more difficult chance than it looked from here. Styles forward to Howe. Howe finds a nice pass out to the number 2 on the left-hand side. Barankoski finds a lovely little bit of room in midfield. And again, probing down the left. Barankoski again. And he chooses to use all the room over on the right-hand side. It does give the ISA a little bit of a chance to get back into position here. Decent spell of possession comes into the area. They just about get this ball away, do they? No, a snapshot and it just goes wide. Another decent half chance for Dade County. And they're getting a little bit closer here. I feel the confidence is growing in those blue jerseys. But it is another goal kick for Robles in goal for the ISA. Decent pass by the keeper to find a teammate all the way over on that far touchline. A cheeky little play doesn't come off, and it's a giveaway. Barankoski, he's got support over on the right-hand side. Is this the chance for Dade County? And from distance, a low shot, and can't get it on the frame, and it'll be another goal kick.
Keep it focused again. Facing the play. Cierra el partido, el pasillo interno.
Well, the score line here is still 2-0. And I wonder if we are going to get another game of two halves here. Giveaway. Cow on the ball. Barankoski can't quite feed it forward for Revivo. And I think Revivo would like to see a little bit more of the ball here. But instead, it's the ISA with another one of their counter-attacks, and that is a terrible challenge and the first yellow card of the game. He's got his head in his hands, but in truth, I think the referee has no other option there than to go with notebook for the first card of the game. And a free kick in a pretty dangerous area. So the keeper is asking for 3 in the wall. Maybe worried about the shot direct from goal, but again, just a little bit too far out, I think. Two players over the ball for the International Soccer Association. Keeper looks happy, the referee blows his whistle, and it is straight on goal. Keeper does make sure, does enough. Smart bit of play though there to keep this ball alive. Good intervention by Barankoski, and then it does come downfield to Revivo. Revivo trying to use his body, but it's hauled down. And I think Dade County wanted the advantage. Here's Styles. This is a good interplay. On the left, looking for an option, Styles here. He wants to throw in and he gets it. Looking for Revivo with that throw in. Dade County are appealing for a handball there. A little bit too far away for me to really see. But there was a pretty strong appeal, certainly from the bench and from a couple of the players on the field. But we play on. Could probably offer them the VAR, but I don't think the YouTube feed is going to be good enough to make a decision. It's not like we have 20 different angles. And that's good work by Dade County, not panicking. And the high press for the ISA almost comes off there. Not afraid to leave some players forward, try and compress their opponents into their own half. Well, just a little bit of the tempo and the sting has come out of this game a little bit. moving into this last part of the first half. I think probably about 10 minutes or so left, maybe. If you're watching, you've probably got the clock in the corner of the screen. I don't have that luxury. Again, loads of room over here on the left-hand side. And on like a flash, read that so well. That was the number 13 for ISA. Coming through off. Well, that's the drama of football, isn't it? Loose ball. Dade County deal with that one. Just got to get back on with things here. They didn't get that call going their way. Apologies if you lost the commentary there for a little bit. Might have been a little bit of a technical issue with the microphone, but I think we're back on. Dade County really come into this game since those two quick-fire goals, and maybe even a little bit on top in the last 5 minutes. They just can't find a way through this wall of white jerseys.
Yes, they know already, they know.
Throw down the line by ISA. Styles on the ball again. Got a bit of space to move into. Support from Barankowski. Barankowski gets a shout from behind by the number 30, Aguila. Smart play by Dade County again. They'd like an attack down that right-hand side. And what's that call going to be? Well, the ball is still in play. Great work. Oh, and almost found Rafa in the area. Revivo was lurking there too. And that one is going to be another card, I think. It did look like it might have been a bit of a clash of heads. The Dade County player went flying in to compete for that ball. And it was a very fluent and fast opening to this game. It's slowed down a little bit and it's got into a little bit of a game of attrition.
Hey, fucking talk to Dade. He's not doing shit. He's not fucking running at all. And then that joke over there.
Well, a chance for a little bit of an inquest here for the two teams.
I touched the ball. He slide tackled, shoulder high, tried to jump to get in.
Barankowski's come over to talk to the referees about that decision.
If not fault. And then I got a card for that.
It looks like the players are back up on their feet, which is a good sign. And this is how much it matters. I mean, the UPSL is a super competitive league, and you know, you don't turn up on a Sunday evening for a casual kickabout. This is a game that means something. There are points on the table. There's something to play for. Both these teams are motivated, and it does mean something. That's why we're all here. The referee wants the game to go back ahead. Thankfully, the two players who came together are okay. If maybe a couple of them are hot under the collar, at least they're still standing and can still play. Passionate game. Difficult job referee, isn't it? That's why I prefer to be on the touchline with a microphone in my hand. And the referee blows the whistle. I think you had to think about that one, and there was a little bit of a flick of that ball onto the hand. Yeah, I mean, it's the ball travelling as well there, I think. It's not an easy game to ref. I mean, it's two evenly matched teams, and neither of them are holding back here. Well, it's a free kick, and Styles again is the man over it. They're trying to send this one forward, a chance to halve this lead that ISA have. A big delivery. So Rafa was sniffing for it at that far post again.
Come on!
Yeah, it's a tough job, ref, isn't it? It takes a certain sort of person, and respects the referees who come out and make sure these games get played. Bit of pressure now from Revivo. And that's a card that is worth playing, especially when you're losing a game. Try and force the defence into a mistake. So thank you for joining this stream on YouTube, courtesy of SM Sports Plus. I believe we will be bringing you all the Dade County FC games this season, whether it will be me or one of my colleagues on the mic for these games. And the ball comes in, and it's closer to me than anyone else, and bounces away. Throwing De Jesus on the ball again. Nice simple ball, simple play by De Jesus, and it goes all the way over to the left-hand side. A little bit of a mistake. Barankowski, who was fuming about that penalty, comes forward. And that one will go out for a throw. And again, I love the passion, especially when you're losing, but you've got to make sure it doesn't turn into frustration. That's a great touch. And again, well, that is exactly what you do as a central defender in that situation, especially when there's a size difference between the two players. And very sensibly done by Gabriel de Jesus. Well, the International Soccer Association can only be happy with how this half has gone. And maybe it's about to get a little bit better for them. Ball into the area, great touch by Dos Santos. Dos Santos onto the penalty area and some great covering there by Tim Bailey at the back for Dade County. Danger is still here, powerful shot, and that time it's blocked by Aguila. And, this time, ISA's turn to be a little bit unhappy with the decision, and the free kick goes the way of the Blues of Dade County Football Club. Dade County are going to make a change now. Coming on is the number 25, Carlos Franco. They did do this in the other game I saw last week. Which is a fair idea to maybe give a player just a little chance to stretch their legs before half-time instead of making the change after the half. Franco just getting his shin pads on right next to me. He'll be on shortly. Both benches do have options as the ball comes out to Barankowski. Barankowski has some support. This is decent football by Dade County. And down to Rafa. Rafa on the goal line, and he's offside. They're just not getting any lucky breaks at all, Dade County. Marginal offsides. Calls that wouldn't go the way they like. It's not up to me to say if they're the right calls or the wrong calls. Franco comes on. Coming off is Rodrigo Aguila. Kick long downfield. That's a good kick by the keeper. Can't quite bring that one under control. Revivo holds the ball up well. Good play by the target man. And again, Rafa is off after that one, but doesn't quite work out for them. Well, actually, it looks like the defender got a toe on that one, and it will be a corner kick. One more chance maybe with this first half almost done for Dade County to get onto the score sheet. It does look like the captain Styles is going over to take this corner. It shows how much they want to keep this 2-goal advantage. The ISA have pulled everyone back into the penalty area. I think it's just the number 8 Pinter who's still up top.
Switched on, first to the ball.
Here comes the corner kick. Not a bad delivery near post. Player goes up for it. A little bit of a deflection there as well. And it comes off a Dade County player, and it is going to be another goal kick. I think we're pretty close to the 45. We might have a 2 or 3 minutes added on here for the stoppages we had. A couple of I don't want to say injuries, but a couple of stoppages for players going down, and a couple of arguments here and there. Instead of injury time, it's argument time added on at the end of the first half. Not the greatest kick by the goalkeeper, but I think we're going to get away with it for ISA. And again, fast flowing football to get into the final third very quickly. The ball hung into the area. Dos Santos twisting and turning, and then an effort on goal by Buster, and doesn't quite get hold of that one the way he would have liked to.
Agora, tirar o ar. 2 minutos, 2 minutos. Na bola aqui.
And the referee will give a free kick there. It was a substitute, Carlos Franco, that was fouled. Franco leaves it for Styles.
Arun back, Arun back.
Styles with a big kick forward. And it comes to Rafa. Rafa is offside again. He was in the right place at the right time. I'm not sure how intentional that pass was. But once again, Rafael Chiarella Pierino finds himself offside. RCP. Could call him RCP as well, couldn't I? I like Rafa. Keep it friendly. My friend playing for Dade County. Mr. Rafa, the number 77. And that is the half here. Entertaining first half at the UPSL Stadium at Broward South College. And it is International Soccer Association 2, Dade County Football Club 0. We've got the second half coming up for you shortly.
Fucking embarrassed. Put his fucking finger on him. Put his fucking finger on him. Get close to him. Something. Fucking embarrassed.
Let's go McDonald's. Taco Bell. I know, me either, but we gotta eat something. Panera.
Profe, dudó en el penal, ¿no? No, dudé. Dudó. La de lejos lo vi. Jamás. Tan cerca estaba como hasta el número.
We're about to get started with the second half here. The referees are making their plan for Taco Bell after the game. I might try and see if I can find a bar with a beer. Reward myself. Not that I have as taxing a job as the referees and the players, but a couple of changes for Dade County coming on is number 7 Alessandro Mazzetta and the number 20 Carlos Jesus. So a couple of tactical changes there by the Dade County bench. Not entirely sure who came off, but Mazzetta and Jesus are on. I don't think there's any changes for the Soccer Association. So yeah, story of the first half. A lightning start, 2 great goals, which you can spin the stream back and check out at the end of the game if you want to. 2 great finishes, and it's the International Soccer Association who have the lead by 2-0. And as I've mentioned a couple of times already tonight, I did see Dade County overhaul this exact scoreline here last week. 2-0 down and came back to 2-2. So strap in, it could be a good one. And I've got a feeling that we could come flying straight out of the blocks to 2 teams sprinting into this second half and keen to make a bit of a spectacle here. So yeah, UPSL action, late night Sunday game here on the long Labour Day weekend. Referee making his last checks. 45 more minutes of quality UPSL Florida South Premier Soccer coming our way, and away we go. It's if you're just joining us, this is the ISA on the ball. The whites are the International Soccer Academy. In the blues are Dade County Football Club. And I had a good leaf through the rosters and I could not pick out the number 2 for Dade County. I'm not really sure what's gone on there, but my apologies to Mr. Number 2. I have to keep calling you number 2. I'll try and find out for the next game who that is. But I think I have the rest of the roster locked down. My name is Lee from Magic City Soccer. You can find us across the socials. And I'm proud to be here watching this game alongside you, guiding you through this game with SM Sports Plus on YouTube. Big kick downfield. Ball goes loose. Who's going to get there first? And Tim Bailey gets there first. And a little bit of work to do high up into the sky by Christian Alcon, the goalkeeper. Eve Alcao does well there. The crafty Dutchman in midfield for Dade County. And that's one of the substitutes, Carlos Jesus, number 20, trying to feed it forward. Well, I thought that maybe it might be a quick start to this game, this second half, but seems a little more considered than the breakneck speed of the first half. And getting stuck in there is Dade County. That's a header by Styles at the back. Feel like there might be a little bit of a change of shape here by Dade County. Comes up top to Dos Santos, Ruben Dos Santos, and then there's offside flag for Dos Santos, I think, for the whites. We'll bring it back for a free kick. Here's Bailey. Bailey under pressure gives the ball away. Here's Ruben Dos Santos. Dos Santos comes across and Pinter from distance. It just flashes wide. Wasn't too far by Dominic Pinter. I think Alcon would have had that covered anyway. Plenty of room in the base of midfield for Dade County. And Jesus will get the call there for the free kick. Dade County pinned back in their own half here, looking for a way out. Maybe they found it. Chance to run through the middle here. A long shot from distance, and it's in truth, it's a little bit of a throwaway. That there was Bailey barreling down the right-hand side. Russell Robles in goal will take the goal kick. Understandably, not much of a rush by ISA here. And again, tactically, Dade County choosing to stand off the keeper here. And it's just time coming off the clock. Ball comes downfield, a nice flick on by Arun Raju. And it moves forward nicely. Player goes down, no foul, says the referee. Comes to Eval Gao in the back, and that is going to be offside in the end. And I think that's the last warning for Barankoski, who is on a yellow card. He did get booking in the first half, I think, around the differences of opinion about the possible penalty kick. So Barankoski needs to be careful. There's a ISA player down with a bit of cramp.
Hey, put his hands on his head. Hands on his head. Get him up. Let him breathe. Let him breathe.
And maybe it's not cramp. Maybe it was just a little more serious, maybe. And it is the number 6, Paolo Gallo, who is down. Looks like he's okay. And it looks like Gallo is okay. Referee blows his whistle, back underway. Styles with a long ball forward. Dade County can't keep possession. Just not quite as fluent so far the first 5 minutes of this second half. It is pretty late at night. I think it's a bit of an ask to ask people to play a game at 10 o'clock at night, but I don't know. Some of them might be night owls, prefer playing with the sun down. I don't know, everyone's different, aren't they? Bailey sends it down the line. And good work by the number 4, Kelvin Alejandre, for the ISA. Here is a substitute, Mazetta. Mazetta steaming forward here. He seems in the mood for it. Almost comes off for Dade County. Still half a chance here. This is a bit more like it. And Gao goes down. I think they're appealing for a card. And it is going to be a yellow card for, the number 6, Paolo Gallo. Referee dealing out more cards than one of the casino dealers from down the road at the Hard Rock Casino. Feisty game. I do like a game like that though. Pacing it out is David Styles, the captain for Dade County. A bit of a hush falls over the UPSL stadium. Styles clips it in again, looking for one of his teammates. And hooked clear by the number 13, Cesar Mantilla. The ball comes to Eval Gao. Into the area, low, and it comes to Mateta. Mateta trying to make room for the shot. Mateta, and he almost squeezes it home from an impossible angle. It's still live here, but I think they're going to break out here, the ISA, with a long ball forward in his own half. He can't be offside. This is number 8, Dominic Pinter. Pinter streaming towards goal. Pinter, can he find the finish? Pinter hits the post, and the danger is removed by the number 13 for Dade County, Brett Rivera. And that was the highlight so far of the second half. A little bit of end-to-end soccer for you. Mazetta had half a chance down one end for Dade County, and then when that move fell apart, went straight through the middle of the field. Pinto was off to the races, almost got the third goal of the game for the Whites. Can't find the cross there. Well, actually, that's going to be a corner kick. Must have taken a little bit of a deflection. The referee, the goalkeeper carried it across the goal line. Bit of a strange one, but it is a corner kick for the International Soccer Association. An established member of the UPSL down here in South Florida, always producing quality players and always playing quality soccer. And that quality is in evidence by the fact they are 2 goals up here, and now they have a corner kick drifted in nicely towards the far post, and Alcon gets a fist on it, and the shot from distance, the attempted shot from distance I should say, because they didn't quite get hold of that, and that will be a foul, I think, by Carlos Jesus. Little tug back. The referee is just going to issue the warning here, I think. Domingos down the line. That's not too bad. It's a shame that they couldn't keep that one in play. But Nicolas Domingos will have the throw here. Looks like he's got a bit of a long throw on him. That is a pretty good long throw. Styles has some work to do. Comes to Dos Santos. Dos Santos into the middle, and a great covering tackle. Can't quite see who that was. That might actually have been Carlos Jesus. And it will be a corner for Dos Santos to take.
Jose, you should take it, Jose.
And in the end, Dos Santos leaves it for Jose Castillo, which makes some sense. Dos Santos is a pretty big guy, and he's got the headband on as well, so that might give him a bit of extra heading power. Decent corner from Castillo, and there's Dos Santos, and it's cleared off the line. Well, that's why they changed the corner kick takers. It's a throw in for ISA. Domingos, who takes it down the line. Dos Santos and Mantilla are around that ball. And a strong shot from distance, not on target. ISA want a corner. And the centre ref says it's a goal kick. 10 minutes gone in this second half.
That's one little ball, let's go.
And that will be a foul, and the referee's got even more work to do. Busiest man on the field at the moment, the referee. I think the referee did show a card there, so that's another yellow. I went and saw him with his notebook out, putting another name in it. He's gonna need to refill his pages. Bailey was shouting for it down the line. The ball didn't come quick enough though. Here is Bailey. Bailey into the middle for Mazetta. Mazetta moves it all over to the left-hand side to, I think that might be the number 2, the one guy whose name I haven't got for Dade County. Nice move. Progressing nicely. Oh, it takes a flick off the heels. Who's going to come off out on top there? Takes a little bit of a deflection, and I think it's going to be a goal kick. Well, a free kick in the end. It did kind of feel like there was a little bit of a handball, unintentional handball going on. But it will be Alcon to take it. Mazzetta on the ball, turns well, slips it through. Who's going to get there first? It's Rafa, and he scores! He finishes it off perfectly, and he runs to get the ball. It's 2-1 here. Dade County have cut that deficit. And it is RCP, Rafael Chiarella Pierino with the goal. Surely not 2 weeks in a row. Surely not. Surely not 2 comebacks. Well, it seemed to happen like lightning. They've been so good defensively, the ISA, but it just had the freedom of the UPSL stadium. Rafa did, and he slotted it home. It's a great finish. I mean, yeah. So I think they're a little bit too keen to get this back underway. Dade County, you've got to stay in your own half. Well, it's 2-1 here. Game on. No foul there, we play on. I did get word as well that next week we possibly have the Open Cup game between Dade County and Miami Soccer Academy. But here come Dade County again. Here's Tim Bailey. He's free on the right-hand side. Can Bailey get a cross in? He can. The keeper spills it, and it's well, it's a bit of a comedy of errors at the back there, and it will be a corner kick. And the momentum, that pendulum has swung all the way now in favour of Dade County. If they can find the second goal here, we've got a really good half an hour left of this game. Styles comes over to take the corner. A couple of players staying back. I think it might be Barankoski barking out a few orders just outside the area. Styles with the corner into a dangerous area. Barankoski snatches at that one there a little bit, and I think he would have hoped he would have done better with that opportunity. A player of his ability. Well, Robles had no chance with that goal a couple of minutes ago, but he was not troubled there by that effort. And you can really see the confidence now returning to the blue jerseys. Domingos trying to steal a few yards with the throw-in. Nicholas Domingos down the line. Bailey can't quite get there. Coming away here is Pinter. Pinter again using his pace. Pinter into the area, chops inside. And there's too many blue jerseys to get through, and Dade County get the ball away. Here is Fuster. Fuster goes down under contact from Barankoski. Barankoski gets the second yellow, and Barankoski is off, and Dade County are down to 10 men. Well, that's a shame. Again, I've said his name a lot tonight. I said his name a lot in the previous game, and he picked up a booking in the first half, again around that penalty incident, and I think the referee's got every right to issue a yellow for that. And Dade County, having hauled themselves back into contention in this game, just one goal behind their opponents, are going to have to do it the hard way with 10 men. More drama here at the UPSL Stadium. Fabrizio Barankoski, very upset. 2 yellows, so I think he misses the next game as well. I'm not sure if that carries on into the Open Cup game or not. It might just be for the UPSL competition. A dangerous moment here for Dade County. I think it's Mantia, goes low, and Dade County can get it out. I think, was that Domingos? That's a great challenge. And good header from the back by Kelvin Alejandre. Nicolas Domingos is enjoying his evening. Cow with the throwing downfield. Bailey trying to hook it downfield. A little bit of a mistake here. Here's Rafa again. RCP puts it over for Carlos Jesus, but the move breaks down. And now it's coming the other way with the 11 men of the International Soccer Association. Good work by Pinter. Comes down. Oh, that's not a great cross. And the chance goes away. The goalkeeper says that he's off, but the flag does not go up. He's got a lot of work to do himself here. That's a great battle going on down there between RCP, who goes down clutching his face. Referee not interested.
Like in the first half.
Wow, we've gone up a couple of gears here, haven't we? This is an electric finish to the game, into the area. Oh, and he had a chance there, Pinter, and couldn't find the finish.
Dos al medio, dos. Julio, vamos.
Here's here Gao. Bailey on the ball again. He finds Mazzetta. Mazzetta looks up, uses a bit of skill to try and fake his way past Fuster. Still Mazzetta on the ball, and he turns it over to the left-hand side for Dade County. Dade County still on the ball here. The 10 men are the ones doing the attacking. Oh, and that's going to be a foul. Bailey on Arun Raju, I believe.
Has to be a red card. Has to be a red card.
The referee comes over. It is a yellow for Bailey. A second yellow for Bailey.
Right. I guess I don't have to show
And that's the second red card of the game. And now they're down to 9 men.
Oh, yeah, you follow.
And, apologies if you can hear any language. I do not have control over what the benches choose to say.
Thank you, ciao. See, that's why I shouldn't have talked. Ciao.
And okay, we're going to get a substitution here for Dade County, who are now down to 9 men, and coming on is going to be the number 27, Julio Fuentes.
The red have to leave.
Well, what became what was a difficult proposition has now become, I think, pretty impossible for Dade County. But who knows? Coming on is Fuentes. And coming off is the captain, David Stiles. Gao takes the captain's armband, the number 10 for Dade County. Well, it's 11 versus 9 now. This is all about a bit of discipline, I think, for Dade County. And maybe, we're halfway through this second half. Maybe hope that you can get, maybe hope you can get one lucky chance and tie this up, not let any goals in. And it's going to be a corner kick. Well, they do have I mean, they've looked pretty good from set pieces so far, Dade County. And it's going to be these sort of opportunities where they will hope to capitalise. It's Ivu Gao with the corner. Delivery to the far post. Mazzetta is there. Mazzetta still in possession, but he's going the wrong way. Well, and that is until the Cruyff turn. And then Mazzetta does find a cross. There's a chance here. Can't quite get hold of that shot. And Dos Santos with a touch here. And the ball comes now to Arun Raju. Arun holds the ball up, sends it over. What's going to happen here? Back there defending, I think, is... I'm quite sure who's back there, but there's going to be a shift and a half for the players that are on the field in blue. You have to cover lots of ground here. Yeah, it's the 27 back there, Julio Fuentes, the substitute. And we will have a change coming on for ISA's number 20. And that is Michael Nadu.
Tell Dom to go to the right backs.
I think it could be the 7, Jose Castillo, who's going off on the far side of the field. They still have a few options on the bench, the ISA, so they can still roll through a few changes. I see 4 of the substitutes still warming up down there. 20 minutes left in this game. Great move. And that's another free kick. From the crowd over on the far side of the field, they're calling for another yellow. And honestly, I don't think this referee's got any more room in his notebook for any more cards. He's already sent 2 players off. Interesting position for a free kick. Really, you've got to send this one in. It's not shootable onto the goal. Let's see what happens. Not the best delivery, a bit too flat, but it comes through. Thought about the bicycle kick. I think that was a substitute. And a chance here from distance, and it hits the crossbar. And it's offside anyway. Dade County not giving up on things here. The pressure comes.
Good job, Michael.
Here's my friend, the man with no name, number 2. This is good work from ISA. Declan Fuster has come forward, but he can't find the ball. A little bit of a mistake, and here comes Dos Santos again. Dos Santos looks up. Dos Santos comes inside. He squares it off. Ooh, and that shot flashes wide by Paulo Gallo. And it will be a goal kick. Franco on the ball. Franco. Oh, a couple of times he's on the ball there and didn't really get it away, and it's a little uncomfortable here for Dade County, and it's going to be a corner kick. Short corner. Again, not a great delivery, but still a chance to shoot it from the edge of the area. And charged down by Dade County, but they can't win that second ball. And Alejandro goes all the way back to Robles. Robles back to Alejandro.
Keep it tight! Keep it tight! Rafa, one side! One side!
Well, they've chosen to sort of line it up in kind of a 4-3-1, Dade County. I think it's probably the best approach. Go too defensive and it's just going to be defence non-stop for the next 20 minutes. at least leaving the one player up top. You've got a chance to get out if you can. Long ball forward. Dos Santos is onto it. And Dos Santos, he did look offside. First time I had a pretty good view of one of those offsides, and that was the right decision by the assistant. And Dos Santos just going a little bit too quickly. And finally, we get the free kick taken. Dade County crossed that halfway line again. They're still in this game as long as it's 2-1.
Keep working, Mike.
And here come the white shirts again. Dos Santos is miles offside. He needs to be careful. They come inside instead. The substitute number 20 picks it up. And here comes Arun. And Arun tries to get it away. He wants a penalty and he's got it. Foul called on the goalkeeper, Christian Alcon.
Russell.
And Arun Raju
Russell, you can.
wins the penalty. And I think this is going to be the coup de grace for this game. But you never know. The penalty is not a guaranteed goal. Let's see what happens. Taking it will be the number 77, Ruan Dos Santos. Dos Santos against Alcon. I think I saw another flash of a yellow card then, possibly for another little bit of dissent. But we have the penalty, which as soon as the referee has finished noting down the latest card in the game, here comes Dos Santos. Dos Santos steps up and powers it home. A wonderful penalty. There's no saving that one. And that is the third goal of the game, and that's surely it. It's going to be all 3 points, I think, for International Soccer Association. I mean, I've seen some turnarounds, but with a 2-goal deficit, it's going to be hard, isn't it? We're going to have a change here as well. Coming on is Lucas Ladislau, number 99. And coming off is Arun Raju, and that will be the change.
Carlos, stay in the middle. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Uno, por una banda.
They're going for it. I heard the coach himself say they want to go on a 3-2-3 formation. I guess I'm not a coach, but you just bypass the midfield and just get the ball up top to the 3 attackers as best you can. But that's going to make a lot of room in midfield for the International Soccer Association. And as you can imagine, there's loads of room for this defence to play with the ball and slide it across all the way to the left side to Nicolas Domingos. This is the number 6, Gallo. And Alejandro back to Gallo, and then all the way over to De Jesus. Declan Fuster on the ball, sends it forward, looking for Dos Santos. Dos Santos could get the second of the night here. Tell you what, that's a great save by Alcon. Spread himself well to keep that ball out. Mazzetta loses possession. The ball is slipped through. Referee says that's not a foul. I think it was the number 20, Nadu, who went down.
Well done, Mike.
2 changes coming up for Dade County. Ball comes into the area. Alcon does well. Very close to the goalkeeper, but he read it nicely.
No foul, Paulinho.
Mazzetta trying to do it all by himself. And Mazzetta will get the free kick. I think he wanted the advantage. He wanted to keep that going. It was a substitute, Ladislau, who gave it away. And Ladislau gets a yellow card. We'll get the changes now. Coming on is the number 29 and the number 31. 31 is John Rudas and 29 is Danny Guzman.
Let's go. Yeah, arbitro, Ian.
Chance for Gao to send it into the penalty area. Good delivery by Gao. Work for the goalkeeper Robles to do. Robles has lost it. How is that not a goal? And a great save by Robles again. Mazzetta. It just won't go in for Dade County here. And finally, safety first, and we lose another ball into the parking lot. Oof, that was a great chance again to get within one goal for Dade County. Mazzetta, he's been very good since he came on. And Mazzetta will win a throw-in. I think it was Nicolas Domingos who put it out. Taken quickly. There's one of the substitutes, Guzman, I think, on the ball. The other substitute, Ladislau, puts it out for another throw-in. 10 minutes of this game remaining. And that's going to be a corner. Gao with the corner kick. Been some good deliveries so far. Robles will need to concentrate here. Good header, and it's a goal! It's 3-2. And they want to get straight back underway here. And it is the number 31, Jean Rudas, who scores the goal. Well, I guess you can never say never, and I was too quick to write off Dade County. And despite being 2 men down, it is 9 men against 11. It is now 3-2 here. We're going to get another change.
Let's go, come on!
The International Soccer Association.
Well done, Joe!
And coming on is the number 80, Victor Nana.
10 more minutes, plus additional time, plus all the time, dale!
Keep it side, keep it side.
Dale, que nos ganamos, dale!
And that's a free kick.
Let me ask you, do you know what minute his yellow card is?
8. La amarilla. Gracias. No, la primera. 38 del primero. Gracias.
3, 2. Eso, you Carlos. You two together with the line of 3. There you go. Keep the middle.
Maybe they can do it. Maybe we are going to get another comeback here. It was a really good header. I mean, it's kind of a shame about those red cards because I think we could have had a really good finish to this game without it. I mean, without that penalty, we would be tied up. So it's such fine margins in the sport sometimes. As Dos Santos brings the ball down nicely. Good work by Dos Santos there. And that one's into the tree. That's another squirrel botherer. And we'll have a corner kick. Poor squirrels. Just trying to enjoy their evening. Bunch of UPSL soccer players down there kicking balls into their tree. Corner kick, ISA. Pretty nice delivery that comes to Declan Fuster. Declan Fuster can't get his shot on target. Still danger here. That was almost a great move. Dade County can clear their lines here, goes downfield, but it's probably going to come straight back at them. And maybe that little tactical change to the 3-2-3 by the Dade County coach was a little bit of a tactical masterstroke. Oh, Howe does brilliantly there. The number 10, the Dutchman, does wonderful to keep that ball alive. And he's certainly doing everything he can to get his team back on level pegging, 3-3.
Lucas back, Lucas back! Lucas back!
Never seem to get the words I hear at a soccer game in Spanish on Duolingo. I think I know what most of them mean now, though. The pressure came there, and just at the last minute, Dade County moved the ball on, the ball forward, looking, I think, for Mazzetta. Actually, I think that was Rudas on the ball. Another ball goes out of the stadium. Running out of balls here. The man with no name, number 2, takes it, throw in, almost gets the ball back as well. Fuster clears it. It's going to be another throw, is it? No, it doesn't go out. A little bit of bend on that ball. This is Mazzetta. Trying a little 1-2 there. Mazzetta steamrolling into the area, and the free kick goes against Dade County, and they can't believe it. The free kick is taken. Just 4 minutes in the game remaining, plus whatever we might get for stoppages, though I think they probably just turned the floodlights off at 11 o'clock. They're pretty good here at the UPSL Stadium. If we're playing, they'll let us play on. Here's Mazzetta. Mazzetta can't bring it under control, and they need to do a little bit better if they're going to score this dramatic equaliser. Cow with the throw-in, and the throw-in actually goes the other way. Dade County coach can't believe it. I'm looking at him right now. Going to have one last change for the ISA as well. Gustavo Pinero is going to come on, but here comes the ISA making space for the shot. Oh, a fingertip save by Alcon. Maybe it wasn't going in. I had a pretty good view of that one though, and it was curling beautifully into that top corner. And I think it needed that fingertip save, and we will get now Pinero onto the field. It's also it's a handy way of taking another 20-30 seconds off the clock for the ISA.
Did you see the yellow they gave to the goalie? They gave a yellow.
Goalie's got a yellow card as well. I think the only person who hasn't got a yellow card is me. Maybe if I start swearing, I'll get a yellow card as well. It's another corner kick. I think coming off is Mantilla. This is a corner for ISA. Decent looking corner kick. Misses a few people. Ball goes loose. Surely not. Here they come.
Behind you, Calvin!
Oh, great challenge. There's still quite a few white jerseys downfield here. Couple of minutes left still. I think I think the International Soccer Association should probably just try and keep the ball here.
Yeah, right there, bro. Stay on side right there.
They need to press this ball a bit. I think they're making it a little bit too comfortable for ISA. There's loads of room down the right-hand side there. Ball comes in. And a header by the man with no name, number 2 for Dade County Football Club. Will it drop for Declan Fuster here? Not quite. Fuster still on the ball. And that's the throw in for the Whites.
Go back, Gabe! Kelvin, get Gabe back!
And the referee signalling 4 minutes of additional time. So we're into the last minute of the game. So we have about 5 minutes remaining of this game. Foul, and that goes the way of Dade County.
Juan, Michael!
Victor!
Hey! Victor, come back! Vic!
Victor, get back!
Great finish to the game. I love these games so much. I mean, with 3-1, you think it's just going to peter out into a win for International Soccer Association, and they may still well leave this game with 3 points. But it's been a wonderfully entertaining game for a neutral. Well, did the free kick actually go the way of the ISA?
Nick, tell Vic to come back.
Indeed, it is a free kick for the International Soccer Association after all that. The referee paces out the yards.
Go, Gustavo, go!
Here comes the free kick. Bit too much on that, maybe. Dos Santos is there, sends it back across goal. A little bit of work to do for Alcon.
Get back, Victor!
Played up to Rudas. Rudas plays it down the wing. Chao is racing after it. Chao clips it forwards. And the move breaks down. Comes to Dos Santos. Dos Santos slows it down nicely. Comes inside for Declan Fuster. Fuster goes in with the number 27, Julio Fuentes. Fuster is still down. It's Dade County ball. Dade County are clearly not going to put this ball out for the player who's down injured. Here we come again. Dade County, wonderful standing tackle. And that's going to be a free kick. Well, by my clock, by my stopwatch, we've had 46 minutes of this second half now, so we've got maybe 3 minutes left. This injury is going to take a little bit more time off the clock, and I've got the feeling that might be very close to it.
Victor, stay in the back!
Vamos, Juan, vai para trás, vai.
ISA on the ball. I think we've probably got about 3 more minutes left of this game. The ball comes over on a giveaway and a shot. It hits the crossbar, bounces down, it stays out. Still a chance for ISA here.
Hey, look up! Okay.
Not a great pass. Mazzetta can bring the ball away. Mazzetta with the ball at his feet. Got like 4 players to beat. That's a great tackle by Domingos. And that's a white throw. And that's going to be a yellow card for time wasting.
Yeah, at least give him a warning. Yeah, if you don't give him a warning, nothing, just a straight yellow.
Come on, Nick.
Loose ball comes forward. Guzman on the ball. He's found Mazzetta here. Surely not. Surely not. Mazzetta has got a lot to do here. Even if he can win a corner, that might be quite good, but he loses possession. Loose ball. Dos Santos competing for it. Number 2, can he get a shot away? Moves one way, then the other. Does get the shot away, but not enough on it. And still, we play on.
I've been sitting here. I've been waiting for you to
Go, Lucas! Lucas!
Well, Dade County have the ball, clips it forward. Well, it's offside. Should have got back onside quicker. I mean, it would have been half a chance for Guzman there, I think. Robles takes his time. We've got
In the middle!
2 substitutes for the Whites in front of me. If the ball does go dead again. And here is Ladislao. Ladislao has Dos Santos in support in the penalty area. Dos Santos turns, can't get the shot away, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Everyone back! Forget about it!
We'll get 2 changes. Coming on is Fernandez and Van der Haver. Domingos is one of the players coming off.
4 plus 15 like a jackass. He's like the Declan was on the
And the other player coming off is Declan Fuster, had a good game. And he's replaced by Dale van der Haver.
Ref, you said 5 minutes, 6 minutes ago!
This is going to be the last roll of the dice for Dade County. They've got to pump this ball forward and hope for the best. It's a scrum almost in the middle. It's like a rugby game. Oh, misses the shot. Think that would have been it. And one last deflection gives Dade County one more chance here if they could work this ball through. Mazzetta from distance. Oof! Didn't miss by too much. Actually, I think that was Rudas with a shot.
Get it out! Ref, it's been 6.5 minutes.
Robles with the goal kick, which will surely be the last act of the game. Robles is going to send this long downfield.
To the middle, number 10, Guga!
Tighter.
Good kick from Robles.
Gina!
Won by Mazzetta, sent downfield. Dos Santos is after it. Dos Santos is tackled.
Back, Michael! Back, Lucas!
How to Mazzetta.
Good, go, you got it, good.
And a great challenge by the number 18, Gustavo Pinheiro. Dos Santos is the substitute Fernandez. And that is full time here. International Soccer Association hang on for a thrilling 3-2 victory here on Sunday evening at the UPSL Stadium. Thank you for joining us on the SM Sports Plus YouTube channel. I've been Lee from Magic City Soccer, and we'll be back with more action for you in the future. So keep an eye on the social media for SM Sports to see what games we're covering. Thank you and good night. Okay, Juan Dos Santos. I hope I did your first name all right there. That was an exciting game. Can you talk us through it?
Tough game, excellent team that we were playing against, but we were able to develop from the defense to the attack, and we did a great job.
2 goals very early on. Is that sometimes a difficult thing because you relax a bit too much?
Yes, but that was our plan. From the beginning, we said we're going to play high pressure, and we were able to get it very good.
The penalty was some penalty. You've been practicing those penalties. Do you take a little time in training? Because that was a fierce hit.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. The ball was a little bit to the right. You know, there's the eye contact with the goalkeeper. He thought I was going to the right, and I break the feet to the left, and I was able to score this goal.
Tough to play this time of night, or is it kind of nice to play in the evening with the sun down?
No, it's amazing. This is Florida, man.
Okay, well, it's a great victory. Enjoy it, and enjoy your day off tomorrow. You've earned it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Baby, love you. Dominic, I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
I'm Lee.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Anthony, that was a hard-fought win. Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, well, obviously scoring the 2 goals in the first 15, 20 minutes collapsed them, and it gave us control of the game. Then, you know, we made our moves to control the game, and yeah, they got the 2 red cards, and even though they were able to come back, we still were pretty comfortable. Obviously, our mentality dropped after the 2 goals, which we definitely need to think. But I think tactically and with the ball, I think we're ahead of where we were last week. So we can be pretty happy. But we just need to work on the mentality to close the game out sooner and not allow those 2 goals. But obviously, I must be happy that we got those first 2 goals. It's a good position to be in. We're 2-0 after 10, 20 minutes. So it's just up to us to better manage the game next time.
2 great goals as well. I thought you moved the ball very quickly from the back to the front. Is that a way you like to play?
Yeah. Obviously, we like to play technical. A lot of South Americans on our team. So, but when you give them the European style and spirit and organization, it looks good. So we're international. So we all welcome everybody to our team, and you know, it was a great game. And most importantly, we had fun.
That is the most important thing. It's a late night game. Is it going to take you a little while to come down off the ceiling a little bit and wind down? Do you think about the games after they've been happening?
Well, absolutely. Our best player has a tryout tomorrow against Miami, David Mendez.
Oh, cool.
And he couldn't play. He started last game. He scored the winning goal of our last match last week against Kendall. He couldn't play today because the training tomorrow is at 9 o'clock. So is that what you said? He wanted to play the first half, but you got to go home, wind down, eat, shower. I didn't want him to process any of this. So good luck to him tomorrow, and we look forward to the next week.
Does that give you a lot of pride when you see someone come through that pathway and get a trial at a big club like that?
Absolutely. He's been with us since U10. He's a 1-club man. I hope he will become a 2-club man next week. So,
well, good luck to him, and thank you for taking the time, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Take care.